Dopamine. You've been lied about dopamine. Everybody calls dopamine the pleasure chemical. You hear it everywhere and it sounds right, doesn't it? You do something good, you get dopamine, you feel pleasure. Simple as that. Wrong. Completely fundamentally wrong. Dopamine is about wanting, not having. Think about that. Your brain's most famous chemical isn't the thing that makes you feel good. It's the thing that makes you chase the thing that makes you feel good. It's the engine, not the destination. And here is the crazy part. We have proof. A neuroscientist named Wolfram Schultz did this experiment with monkeys. He's recording their dopamine neurons in real time. When a monkey gets an unexpected reward, dopamine fires. Makes sense, right? Then the monkeys learned a light predicted the reward and something insane happened. Dopamine stopped firing when the reward arrived. It fired when the light turned on before anything happened. Feel what happened here? The dopamine had moved to the anticipation. That's it. That's the whole game. Dopamine is the signal to go get the reward. It's your brain screaming, move, pursue, this matters. It's not your reward. The scroll is the dopamine. The content is usually the letdown. You feel the rush reaching for a notification, not after you read it. Every social media company has figured this out. Whether they admit it or not, they have engineered the wanting, the unpredictable reward, the pull to refresh. It's a slot machine in your pocket and you have absolutely addicted to pulling the lever. And by the way, the actual feeling of enjoying something, the pleasure of the moment, that's different system entirely. Opioids, serotonin, not dopamine. Dopamine doesn't even make you feel good. It makes you desperate to try to feel good. Deep in your brain, two small regions called the ventral tegmental area and substantia nigra manufacture dopamine and send it along specific pathways. The most important pathway runs to the nucleus accumbens. This is your brain's drive circuit. When dopamine floods here, you feel motivated, focused, and energized. Another pathway runs to your prefrontal cortex, which handles focus and decision making. Low dopamine here causes brain fog, difficulty concentrating, and poor impulse control. When this pathway degenerates, you get Parkinson's disease. When it's dysregulated, you get ADHD. This chemistry is the difference between a functioning human being and someone who can't get off the couch. Your dopamine system evolved for a world of scarce earned rewards, food after effort, social connection after risk. Dopamine evolved to push you through hard things toward meaningful rewards. That's the calibration. That's what the system is built for. Now think about what we have done to it. Social media delivers unpredictable social rewards every 30 seconds. Ultra-processed food combines fat, sugar, and salt in combinations that literally do not exist in nature. Hard drugs flood the nucleus accumbens with 10 times more dopamine than any natural reward ever could. So your brain does what brains do. It adapts. It down-regulates. It reduces its own sensitivity. It pulls back the receptors because the signal is too loud. And now ordinary life feels grey. A conversation feels boring. A walk feels pointless. Your own kids don't excite you because the only thing that registers is the extreme stimulus you have trained it to expect. This is tolerance. This is why people feel empty even when their life looks perfect on paper. The machinery is desensitized. And that matters because it means it's fixable. Recovery is real, but you can't shortcut it. You have to let the system resensitize. Pull back the extreme inputs and give it time. Then you build back with tools that actually work with your biology. Exercise is the most powerful. It increases dopamine synthesis, releases dopamine, and here is the part nobody talks about. It increases the number of dopamine receptors. It makes your entire system more sensitive to dopamine. That's a different level of intervention. Sleep restores receptor sensitivity overnight. One bad night of sleep measurably reduces dopamine receptor availability. One night. This is why everything feels worse after poor sleep. Your reward system is going offline. Cold exposure produces a sustained dopamine elevation of up to 250%, not a spike and crash like caffeine. A long, clean, sustained rise. Cold shower, ice bath, whatever gets you there. The discomfort is the point. These are the ways to protect your dopamine system from getting corrupted.